This is the most affordable 5G phone you can buy right now. This is the Redmi Note 9T 5G. 5G has never been affordable, but this is less than $300 or about 200 euros. That's already quite good. It's got a brand new spanking Dimensity 800U 5G processor. I've seen the Antutu Benchmark score. It's got a 48MP rear camera setup, 5000 mAh battery, and it's even got a 1080p display. But of course, what's interesting right here is that it already has 5G, and 5G is the future. Also the present, because we already have 5G here in our country. And by the way, this is already the global variant. That's right, it already has Google or the Google Play Store pre-installed right out of the box. This is the legit global variant. And without further ado, let's get to the unboxing.
No.
Alright, here we go. So let's unbox this. This is not the purple color. This is the black one, the Nightfall Black. And we got 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. Can't show you this part. Pretty standard Xiaomi stuff right here. Nothing too mind-blowing on the box, at least in the outside. Designed by Redmi. By the way, this is a Redmi phone, so it's the budget phone from Xiaomi. And if you're in a budget, Redmi is what you're looking for. SIM ejector pin, user guide, very thick, has multiple languages. Also a thick warranty card, and yes, the jelly case. Look at that, that's a circular camera. Well, duh. Hello. We've seen it on the box. Here's the phone. Alright, here are your specs. As you can see, we will set you aside for now. Let us check what else is in the box. And oh, what is this? Thought Xiaomi was done with the charger thing. But hey, look at this. It's on their budget phones still, which is not actually a bad thing. This is great because the best charger for your phone is always the one that comes with it. And by the way, we have here a 22-watt fast charger, 22.5 watts that is, which is a bummer because last year we had the Redmi Note 9 Pro that already has 27 watts of fast charging and it's the same price. So anyways, here's the phone. I have to say, I'm quite disappointed with the build quality of this phone. For the price, I was expecting like Gorilla Glass back, but this, my friends, is plastic. What is happening with Xiaomi? And the body is also made of plastic, so, well, it's not too bad, of course. Not the best looking phone I've ever seen. I just think it went backwards, you know? It's just that there wasn't really much effort put into the design. Oh, by the way, this is a matte back. As you can see, it's not reflective. Feels very smooth and has a little bit of grip to it. It's got some texture to it. But then again, this design is like usually found on their entry-level phones. This is not a $300 level design. I'm telling you right now, it's just okay. It's got 3 free cameras, with the 48MP camera being the main sensor, and that is the LED flash. And right down here, we've got the Redmi logo and a bunch of text. Don't know what this is for. It's just not clean looking. And of course, your 5G letters. That is pretty much it for the back. At the right side, you get the power button, and also that's the fingerprint scanner. At the top is the volume rockers, and at the left side, you get the SIM tray, which is a dual nano SIM card slot and a micro SD card one for expandable storage. I'll bet up to 512 gigs of memory. At the top, we have a microphone, an IR blaster, and a light sensor. At the bottom, we get a headphone jack, a microphone, the USB Type-C port, and the loudspeaker. And sure, why not? Let's try it, 5G. And there you go. 5G. And let's try it out. Here we go. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my god. I'm getting 150 Mbps on my smartphone. But of course, the upload speed is pretty slow. Yep, only 5 Mbps on the upload speed. But hey, that's expected. It is not fiber connection. But yeah, finally, I have 5G here in my studio. This is actually much faster than my fiber connection on PLDT. Man, my Wi-Fi can only go to 100 Mbps. This one can go up to 150. Actually, this is not even the fastest speed you can get with 5G. You can even get as much as 700 Mbps if you're lucky. Well, that is if you're standing next to a cell site that has 5G. And look at that. It's only 4 bars. What if you get full bars? 300, 400 Mbps? But yeah, what's important is that not a lot of people have 5G or have a 5G phone. It looks like the 5G network is still not congested. So technically, you're very lucky if you buy a 5G phone today. Take advantage of that opportunity with this phone. It's currently the most affordable. Now, the display is nothing to brag about. Yes, it does have a 1080p display, has Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Well, a lot of Xiaomi phones already have that in the entry-level segment. Even the Poco M3 has that, and it's half the price of this phone. But hey, if you want to know about the specs, here it is. The display is a 6.5-inch 1080p IPS LCD display with a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. It's also got a punch hole, or hole punch, or black hole. It's got okay bezels, but the brightness is just not there. For me, it's just too dim, and it's not worth the $300 price tag. I mean, seriously, it does not even have a high refresh rate. This is only 60 Hz, by the way. Yeah, looking at the Poco X3, yes, for the price, not really sure. This actually deserves a 90 Hz refresh rate at least, but we're not getting it here. I'm not really sure they thought about it some more, but at this price, we should be getting at least high refresh rate. But no, we are getting a below average display. But at least the bezels are somewhat okay. It is thin enough, I guess, but just not enough to cover the fact that it does not have a high refresh rate. Hello, Poco X3? Now, what about the performance? Is it good? Is it fast? Well, so far, it's nothing really that fast because it does not have high refresh rate. I mean, navigating in the home screen is pretty fast. Recents, a lot of apps open. It is also lacking in RAM. I mean, why only 4 gigs of RAM if it is this expensive? But anyways, here is the Antutu Benchmark. That is quite high, I guess. Pretty much on the same league as the Snapdragon 720G or the Helio G90T. In other words, it is as fast as the Redmi Note 9 Pro last year. Now this is how it looks like on Mobile Legends. And as you can see, it's not really that smooth. Wait, maybe I did not turn on the HFR mode? Nope, there is no HFR mode for this game, unfortunately. Thus, you will not see the full potential of the processor. It's gonna probably max out at 30 frames per second for this game on this phone. But hey, the great thing is that it's not really lagging. It's kind of smooth. I mean, it's responsive and my character is not freezing or it's not jittering. I guess that's a good sign, but comparing it to the Poco X3 or the Redmi Note 9 Pro, which have HFR mode, you are gonna get a much better gaming experience with those phones, and they cost much lesser than this phone. And now for Call of Duty. This is how it looks like on this game. Oh my god, it looks pretty, I have to say. This is unexpected. Look at that, it is very smooth. I don't really see any frame drops, and it looks very pretty. Now the sound is not also good. It's not even loud, and it's not even full. Also, I noticed in the graphics that it's only medium graphics. High frame rates and some of the settings right here below are grayed out. I just died. But yes, if you're gonna buy this phone for Call of Duty, then this is pretty okay. But then it's not the best that Xiaomi could offer for its price. And finally, we've got Genshin Impact to test out. And first impressions, well, it's not really that smooth. As you can see, there's a lot of frame drops, continuous frame drops here and there, especially when there are lots of things happening at the same time. But hey, this is medium graphics. Check it out. I guess it's kind of playable. I guess it just stutters a lot, that's all. But then again, it is completely playable. But playable is not really the keyword here, because seriously, this is not the best that Xiaomi could offer for the price. There are many out there that are far better than this. I mean, even the Redmi Note 9 Pro can do better than this. Okay, it's finally time to check out that camera. It is this phone's last hope. I'm hoping. Is it good? Well, here it is. It's not good. It's just pretty average. If you got steady hands, great photography skills, this will be an okay camera phone. It's got a lot of settings on the camera app. It's got night mode, 48MP mode, vlog mode, and it even has pro mode. But yeah, even so, I find the cameras kind of average looking. The colors are okay. Dynamic range is okay as well. Nothing really too mind-blowing if you ask me. But hey, I do like the video. It's quite smooth, very stabilized. Although a little bit smooth on the edges. I do find the image quality quite soft, especially when you're walking around. But if you're focusing up close on a subject, it looks kind of sharp. Okay, that's pretty much it, I guess. You kind of know where this is going, right? Well, currently for $270 or 200 euros, it is just not worth it. I mean, well, at least for Xiaomi standards, that is. Oh, by the way, I bought this from Shundi Philippines here in the Philippines for only 13,990 pesos. Now here's the lowdown. For that price, 4 gigs is too low. The design is kind of entry level. The display kind of average, camera's also average, and the performance is just atrocious. Also, it does not have high refresh rate. I guess 5G is that expensive. Now, if you don't have 5G in your area, this is not going to be a good buy. If all you care about is getting a 5G phone, then there is one phone that's actually much better than this and is much more promising, which is the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. Yes, it's 20 bucks more, but it is really worth it. The specs are just so much better than this. It's got high refresh rate, 30 watts fast charging, a better processor. Xiaomi, what were you doing with this? This is just not it. I am telling you right now, this is out of character for Xiaomi, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, especially for the price. So yeah, if you want to see more phones that are actually much better than this, there are a lot more out there, which I will be reviewing soon. 5G is just starting out, and there is a lot to look forward to in the future for smartphones. And if you want to see a lot more reviews on 5G phones on my channel, all you need to do is subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming uploads. This is Vince the Migo from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.